Is it time? I can't wait to see it.
Voice of the people, stories that matter.
Oh wow!
Truth in every moment, now and forever. Across every border, across every land, we form, we empower, together we stand. From Africa to the world, connecting every voice.
On CEMTV. How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you've enjoyed the plethora of beautiful programs we've brought your way. Brought you wonderful music, brought you sports, brought you the new surgery, and of course with what the weather oracle predicted earlier in the morning using NIMET's official predictions. We've had relentless rains. I mean, we've had breaks in between, but nothing short of just rainpour all over Port Harcourt, all over the most part of Rivers State. Of course, speaking of the weather oracle, she's here with me right here, Vera Philip. I can't imagine how proud you must feel going out and seeing the rain fall and saying yes.
No, I'm not proud. No, I'm not. No.
I'm saying because if it's me, honestly, if I'm the one, I will, if I say, it's going to rain in most parts of Port Harcourt, go around with your umbrellas, and in the afternoon, I say, okay, at 12 noon, expect some rain, no sunshine, just clouds and rain, excessive winds, and then when they go outside, let's say I now hear the rain falling, excessive winds, no sunshine, I say, now me, Odoku one, weather predictor number one.
No. I stay humble in all situations. I stay humble, I'm lost for words. But then at the end of the day, I'm not so happy that we have constant rainfall today. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Are you serious? I am. I love the rain.
I have some restrictions because of this rain.
That's true.
So I'm not happy. But of course, it is God's blessing again to humans. So why will I not be excited? So I'm happy that we have the rain. As I always say, we can't have just a dry season and no rain at the end of the day. So it's a good thing that we have the rain. And then of course when it's time we'll have the dry season, but for now let's enjoy the rain. The only thing now is that I'm supposed to be at home, just having my Netflix and chill moment, having some blankets on top of me and watching one very interesting movie today. But I'm not doing that. The rain has caught up with me in the office. Actually, I won't blame that on the rain, but I'm here to serve you. Happy serving you. Though yes, a part of me just wish that I could enjoy that holiday, but it's okay, it's all good. I'm happy being here, and of course I'm happy serving you. Welcome to Jolly Life right here on STEM Television. My name is the one and only Vera Philip. They like to call me the weather oracle too, which of course I'm beginning to take it now so happily. Of course, Tammy is in the studio as well with me today. We're going to be getting to some very interesting topics, and we will be dissecting together right here on Jolly Life. Make sure to stay tuned. Yes,
for sure. That one is 100%. If you can't bank on anything, bank on that fact that today on Jolly Life, whatever we're going to be talking about, we're going to dissect it, we are going to analyze it, we are going to scrutinize it, we are going to all the analyze, scrutinize, pericize, all of them. We're going to do all of that today.
Yes.
And Vera, funny enough, today's talk, I don't know whether to say it is funny. I don't know if to say it's sad. I don't know if to say it's even a skit. because a lot of people are saying it's a skit, a lot of people are saying it's fake. Can't you see the way she's reacting, the way it's probably fake. And some people are like, oh, it's good for you, and some people are like, I was in the same situation, had I known, blah blah and blah. Now there's this lady that came out on social media crying or lamenting, talking about how she was with a good man, but you know, her mindset at that point in time was, he's not doing enough, you know, he's not giving me what I want. I'll see a better man, you know, I'm going to see someone better. And then she left him, and you know, push comes to shove, she no see better person. That was the best person she had seen as far as she's concerned. You know, I don't think there's enough I can say about it to give you the context. The best we can do is to show you exactly what she said herself. Here's what the lady had to say.
Guys, I've been crying since morning, and that's because you guys remember there was an ex I told you guys I left in 2018. Like, I wasn't lying. I left someone that was trying. He was trying. He was really a good person. I left him because I thought I would see somebody better, right? I felt like he was not doing enough. And right now, I reached out to him like a few months ago, and we talk. He said he didn't hold any grudges against me, that yeah, he loved me, and then I broke his heart. I treated him badly. I told him I was sorry. It was then I realized that he was already in a relationship. And guys, guess what? He's getting married. I don't know if I should be happy for him or sad. The only good man that I've met in my entire life. Guys, I've been crying since morning, and that's because you guys remember there was an ex I told you guys
you know, she said that is the only good man that she's been with. She tried reaching out to him again, and it turns out he's about to get married, and she's like, and I be one Mariamo. You know, and that wasn't all she had to say. Funny enough, you know, it was quite the long video, but we had to cut it short into bits so we could get the most important part. So here's the second part of what she had to say concerning this situation.
The only good man that I've met in my entire life that treated me right is getting married to somebody else. I'm happy for them. Like, he's a good person. He deserve all the good things of life. And your wife, you backed a good man. I'm happy for you. I don't know how to feel, right? I don't know how to feel. I would have been damn right. He loved me, like he really did. He did. He tried. But then I felt like he wasn't doing enough. I'll see. My word. I'll once I move on like this, I will see better man. It's not funny. It's not funny. I really, really regret my action. I'm not going to lie. I really regret my action. I wish I had like calmed down, you know. But then it is what it is.
Now, I'm not trying to laugh at the situation itself. It's just, you know, the voices in my ears saying some funny things.
The control room.
And I can't, exactly, in the control room. I can't help but laugh because this is a rather serious issue. It is a serious issue, but you know, once situations like this happen, the first reaction of any individual is, now you mess up. Why you they can't complain? You understand? You know, so I would want to ask you, Vera, as a lady, why is it that, because there are many cases like this, there were a lot of other cases that I saw, you know, similar to this, a lot of people in the comment section talking about how they have been through the same thing, or they were in the same position. The person is not getting married, but he friend zoned her, or you know, the person noticed that she was taking too long to reciprocate his feelings and just, you know, lost interest. Like similar situations, some being exactly the same. why is it that when issues like this occur, it's more or less the said good person that the ladies would tend to sideline or not want to take seriously or see as this person isn't really worth my time? Because we hear it a lot, you know. Where are all the good men? I want to say, me, I fumble good man. That one was good to me that time. Or I'm only attracting the bad ones. Or hey, this one, that one, this one, that one. So why is that always the case?
I don't think it pertains to just the ladies. I think
Okay.
I've heard a few men personally who have been like, oh, this girl was you know, and situations like that. And I think it's the process of life. And I must really, like, I didn't think she needed to do the video, but at the same time, if she didn't do this video, we'll probably not be having this conversation.
Exactly.
So I would like to, like, give it up to her, because it takes a different level of self-realization
and
for you to
self-awareness.
accept, and self-awareness for you to accept that, I fumbled this guy, you know, and right now he's getting married, and I don't feel like he should have been getting married to another person other than me. It's a thing of growth, and I'm so proud of her, the fact that she acknowledges that, she realizes that. And it is a simple occurrence in every human being's life. Like, mistakes are being made. I can't even say, oh, you messed up, so deal with the consequences, because we have all been there, whether consciously or unconsciously. We've all been, you know, this whole phrase of we love people that don't love us back, and the people that love us, we don't love them back. It's like the cycle of life, you know, and a lot of people fall in that category. And then when this person is now moving on, and the thing is, you don't love the person, you love what the person was to you. You love the idea of the person. You love that this person is a good person. You love that this person does this for you. So it's not that you really love this person, it's the idea of who the person is that you are in love with. So when the person moves on, your mind is like, I would never be able to find anything like this, or I've never found anything, or nobody is like this with me, you know. So you begin to miss the idea of that person, and that is what gives you this whole mindset that, oh, you know what, I really fumbled a good one. But also, it's a lesson to, like, everybody. The thing is, love is very important in every relationship. It is a backbone, but it is not the only necessary thing. Recently, I watched a video that said that, oh, love is enough, and to a very large extent, maybe it's right, but personally, I disagree that love is enough. Because when you love someone, when you do love someone, there has to be reciprocation. Like, that person has to love you back, or at least appreciate whatever love it is that you're giving to them. You can't be showing someone love and the person is not showing it back to you. Bear in mind that this person is not given to you directly by God. What I mean by that is, this person is not related to you by blood. So even those that are even related to you by blood, so because as you love them, and if they are not loving you back, you will just space them. You get tired of them.
You may not hate them, but it's more or less, okay, stay in your lane. So
I do not think that love is enough. You know, there are other ingredients that make the soup very sweet, and one of them is, you know, reciprocation. If you love someone and you're not getting, imagine if you are love, and besides, nobody is God anyways, but even God himself, while he's loving you and you're not loving him back, he's giving you that boss so that you will come back to him, because he's a jealous God.
And even that, so you get time till you go reach, you go tell you be no one love me, so
be on your own. Since you don't want to, you don't want me, be on your own. It's not like he stops loving you, but he gives you that realization that you need me, you should be here with me as well. So if God can do that, how about human beings? You know, so at the end of the day, when you have to also, and love is also a decision. You can decide that, you know what, I really want to love this person because this is what I want. I think of recent, we're talking about how to choose specifications in a partner. And I remember saying that when you're choosing specifications, you need to always choose, what do I want every day of my life from my partner? Because this person automatically, every day, this person automatically becomes you every day. And it's easy to fall in love with a good person. It's easy to fall. I'm not saying everybody falls in love with a good person, but if you choose good, you know, commit yourself to that good. Say, this person is good, this person is, you know, you're not lusting over something else, you're lusting over value, over what it is that you can make over time, from goodness, from ambition, from all of that. You put the right the right situations, or the right specifications. You put the right specifications in your forefront, and then it might not make sense at that time, you might not completely be in love at that time, but the fact that you are following something that is of great importance to you, something that you know you want to deal with every day of your life. Imagine choosing a fine person that you want to marry, and a good person, a kind person, and every day the person wakes up, you're first of all saying that this, oh, my man is fine, then secondly, the person is kind to you every day, tell me you're not going to love this person, you know. Besides, love can never be enough. Like, you keep going. Even people who are married to each other, at some point they stop loving each other. They just coexist. No, it's because
they
of
always need to rekindle that feeling.
They always have to be activities.
There.
They always have to be actions that will rekindle that love. So when it comes to marriage, we need to use our brains. Think a lot about that decision, because this is not just about the now. This is so many years later. Except maybe you have backup plan in your head that, oh, as I'm marrying this person now, I want to be out of here in 5 years or in 6 years or anything like that. But if you really want to do marriage, choose the right priorities, right? And this lesson that she's learned, I hope she applies it in her life moving forward. And also to everybody. I feel, me personally, I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like I understand her clearly. I've been in positions like that before, you know, and I feel like, I mean, somebody has fumbled me too, you know.
You see, now the problem now is that some people think regret is change. That's the thing. Like, some people are like, oh, you know, she regrets it now, so, you know, she has probably seen the error of her ways, she now loves him, blah blah blah. The thing is, I think most people, they tend to take stability for granted, because stability is boring.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yes, it is.
Stability is boring. When you're waking up, your partner is there, you have breakfast, you know, your partner goes to work, you go to work, you come back, your partner comes back, you spend the day together, you watch a movie probably, or perhaps your partner is busy, they go to sleep, you have the rest of the afternoon to yourself. The evening, you guys eat dinner, no arguments, no fights, no quarrels, no struggles. And then, oh, how was your day? You know, because of course your partner is a stable person, it doesn't cause too much problems. No gist of, I fought this person in work, or oh, I had problems with this person, or oh, I almost got in a fight in the bus. You know, it's always a simple, basic lifestyle.
Yeah.
So most people tend to see stability as boring. But they only appreciate stability after they've gone through the rocky end of things. Because it's now more or less like, oh, number one, I thought this was boring. And number two, I thought I would find someone that would give me the perfect mix of boring and interesting, stable and chaotic. And they find out that life isn't, you know, always that clear cut. It's either, sometimes life is white, black and grey. It's either you find someone that's stable, you find someone that's unstable, or you find someone that's somewhere in the middle. And before you even find that person that's somewhere in the middle, it's extremely difficult. And the person that's somewhere in the middle, their tolerance for, you know, chaos may not be at your level. They may be like, okay, if I notice we're about to get into a fight, I'll leave the environment. And to you, it's like, or to the person, it's like, where are you going to? We need to stay here and solve this. The person is like, no, I believe that, you know, once we get to a certain level of chaos, I remove myself from that situation. So I think that's one of the reasons people tend to undermine the importance of stability. And now, when they've seen that, things are not that easy, because if you remember in the video, what she said was she did not find any person as good as him.
Yeah.
He was the only person. Another key word was he loved her, not she loved him. What she kept saying was, and he loved me, not, oh, I loved him, or I did, so I had deep feelings for him, but it's just that it was just more or less, he loved me, he was the one caring for me, he this, he. So it was one-sided. Is it now that things have gotten rocky, that people should be expected? Because in the comments, some people were expecting him to, she has come back now, you have history with this one, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. So in relationships generally, some people believe that change or regret is change. What would you have to say concerning that for people that are like, oh, you know, since the person has come to their senses, let's say for example, a guy that has been cheating, and then at one point he's like, and it's at the point that the girl is tired, and it's like, you know what, I really messed up, I've been cheating, let me settle down with you. And then the girl has already checked out of the relationship, and now using this girl as an example, should people like that be given a second chance because they don't go around say nothing better past you?
Everybody deserves a second chance. However, in this particular case, I'm going to use this case as an example. The man obviously has moved on, because I mean, he's getting married to another person.
Yeah.
So whether in the case of the devil, the angel, you don't know, it can't come to play here, because this person has moved on. So what happens to the lady that he's with right now? He seems to, the fact that he's marrying her means that he has gotten some level of peace from this lady, some level of certainty from this lady. So that means he can move forward. You are just discovering now that I fumbled this guy, but this guy found someone who didn't fumble him, so he should leave that for you. Now, the fact that you are aware, the fact that you regret, the fact that you've come to your senses does not automatically grant you forgiveness, or does not automatically give you room to somebody's life. For example, if I wronged you, Tammy, and then I'm so sorry for that thing I did, I realize I've done wrong, and then I'm apologizing, it does not automatically give me space back into your life. That is solely your decision. However, on my end, I'm doing everything to make sure that, okay, my conscience is cleared, I'm becoming a better version of myself. It is not even 100% for you. It is for myself as well. The progress is for me as well. So at the end of the day, that I'm realizing that this thing has happened does not automatically give me a ticket to the person's life, to the other person's life. It just means if I find myself in this situation again, I have a better knowledge of how to handle it. Which is better for me, because at the end of the day, when you get to that kind of situation again, you can identify patterns, and you can tell yourself, you know what, this pattern have happened before, this is what the outcome was for me, and that brings me to experiencing people differently. Like I always say, I always talk about having different experience from other people. So what have you learned from your previous experience? How are you putting it, how are you implementing it into your current experience, or the experience you get to have later in your life? So when now that she's on social media saying, oh, I regret, this and that, it doesn't give you an automatic ticket to the guy's life. The guy has moved on with his life. What she needs to do now, which of course she has done, by first of realizing that, you know what, I really didn't try, that is a good step. So when you find a good man again, and the funny thing, at the point where she is, if she finds a good man now, she can be able to identify that good man, because she has experience, because she has experienced a good person. She realizes
one
at this
could argue
point
to differ, because I think it's more or less like I mentioned, it's regret does not necessarily mean change. It could just be that more at this point I have experienced too many bad things. You understand?
It's not necessarily change, it's just realization. I know the difference now. It doesn't mean that I've changed. It doesn't mean that if she sees a good person now, she'll still not fumble the good person. But now she realizes what a good person is. It is her choice and her level of growth that will determine, am I going to fumble this, or am I not going to fumble this? If you haven't grown, realization is one, growth is another. So you can realize yourself and not grow. You can realize and start growing, because growing doesn't happen one time. It's an entire process. So if you realize yourself and grow, it means that when you get into that situation again, you might just be able to handle it better, than you handled the last time. It might not be the best way, but you handle it better. So if you have self-realized and you have not grown, then there's definitely going to be something wrong. You will still fumble again. When you fumble the next person again, now what you will do again is that you realize again that I fumbled the next person, but there's been no growth process. So realization is one, but growth is another thing. And I can't say that she has grown. I can only say she has realized, because of course the video clearly shows that she has realized what it is that her mistakes are. So I'm still reiterating, it doesn't give you a clear ticket to the other person's life. If you fumbled a good person, then just let it go. Take that lesson into your next experience. Tell yourself, this is what I experienced in my last situationship or relationship. This is what I know now, and you should grow. You should be able to grow out of that childishness. Some things that people do, you should be able to say, I did that when I was 21. I'm now older. I can't do that no more.
Yeah, I can't make that kind of mistake anymore. Because when I was immature,
thank you. There should be some level of growth. It's not just about receiving academic growth or cards or anything. You should be able to self-grow. Like, what is the difference in your character? Can somebody look at you so many years later and say, this person is different from the person I knew years ago? Even you, can you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I have changed from the person that I was so many years ago? That is growth. And it happens not just physically, it happens emotionally, it happens financially. So while you're trying to grow your finances, grow your emotions as well, grow the person that you are as well, because these mistakes happen. In short, you've never finished seeing the shege, you still see another one in front. But now you have to learn from that shege, grow from that shege to another one. Shege Pro Max.
Shege Pro Max indeed. Well, as we're talking, There's a lot more to talk about, but here's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. We're going to go on a very, very short break. And by the time we come back, Vera would have some more things. Because when they throw wisdom upon wisdom upon
right?
wisdom.
Yeah, no, wisdom day. There's more where that came from.
There's a lot more where that came from. So, if you want to see more of where that came from, don't go anywhere. Remain with us on Jolly Life here on CEMTV, and we will be right back.
This is CEMTV, reliable news and entertainment.
Is it time? I can't wait to see it.
Voice of the people, stories that matter.
Oh wow!
Truth in every moment, now and forever. Across every border, across every land, we form, we empower, together we stand. From Africa to the world, connecting every voice.
What's on your mind today? The goal by Victor Osimhen was amazing.
The economy. Isn't that what's on everybody's mind?
I would like to see more women in positions of authority. If you heard and saw it from CEMTV, you can take it to the bank. CEMTV, your reliable source of news, information, and entertainment.
The birthing of something new, African, Nigerian. Our vision is to become a leading and trusted television network in Africa and beyond, delivering credible news, inspiring stories, and engaging entertainment that informs, empowers, and connects communities. CEMTV, from Africa to the world.
This is CEMTV, reliable news and entertainment.
Worried about the state of your world? Need better and broader ideas? Stay tuned to CEMTV 24/7. Always thinking possibilities. CEMTV, reliable news and entertainment.
CEMTV wakes you up, goes through with you, welcomes you back home. It's all about you, for you. We break your day to the rising of the sun. We start you off on the positives with self-energized refilling. Hand in hand, toe to toe, in a soothing by and by. We go through your day, keeping you updated with developments around your world and your endeavors. You're better off with CEMTV. As your cheerleader, in your little winning steps, we've got your back when you're down. We lift your spirits and your sights beyond your limitations towards horizons of possibilities each day portends. With a pat on your back, we nudge you on to never think less of yourself. Go do your best, daily, leave the rest. At the end of each day, we urge you, do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on life. Anything is possible. You are going somewhere to happen one day. And when the day winds down, when you need a reliable arm of information and entertainment, welcome home to CEMTV. It's all about you.
In-depth analysis and dissection of news that matters. It's today's news surgery on the CEMTV Morning Pulse. Stay with us.
This is
Worried about the state of your Worried about the state of your world? Need better and broader ideas? Stay tuned to CEMTV 24/7. Always thinking possibilities. CEMTV. Reliable news and entertainment.
Welcome back to Jolly Life, and of course I remain Emmanuel Tamunot Tenari, but you can call me Tammy for short. And nuggets of wisdom have been dropped. A lot more will be dropped before we round up here on CEMTV. I still am with the weather oracle Vera Phillip, and what we're talking about today is a lady that expresses regret over the fact that she lost a very good man. In her words, the best man she has been with, a man that treated her with respect, a man that loved her, a man that did everything she wanted, but she felt like she could have more. She felt like she wanted more, hence she left the man, and only to reach out to him after, as Vera said, she went through Shege Pro Max. Went back to reach out to the man to find out that said man is about to get married. So she came online to, vent her frustrations, express her sadness and regret, and the social media platform has either supported her or, dragged her through the mud. And of course, if you're just tuning in, I'll allow you to watch the video for yourself. Here is the first video of what she had to say.
Guys, I've been crying since morning, and that's because you guys remember there was an ex I told you guys I left in 2018. Like, I wasn't lying. I left somebody that was trying. He was trying. He was really a good person. I left him because I thought I would see somebody better, right? I felt like he was not doing enough. And right now, I reached out to him like a few months ago, and we talked. He said he didn't hold any grudges against me, that yeah, he loved me, and then I broke his heart. I treated him badly. I told him I was sorry. It was then I realized that he was already in a relationship. And guys, guess what? He's getting married. I don't know if I should be happy for him or sad.
You know, the funniest part of that video is the fact that she says she doesn't know if she should be happy or if she should be sad. And that part alone sparks a very deep conversation, which is, now that she's online saying she doesn't know whether to be happy or to be sad, what exactly is she looking for? Is she looking for validation? Is she looking for advice? Or is she looking for sympathy? You know, that's the question I'm looking for, because normally if someone is getting married, you'll be happy for the person. If you lost a good man, you'll be sad that you lost a good man. There is no in between. If you're happy for him, you're happy for him. If you're sad you lost him, you're sad you lost him. I don't know that middle ground of, oh, I'm happy he found a better person, but turns out I'm not that better person and I'm sad about it. But I'm the one that fumbled him and I'm sad about it. But now I'm happy that he found someone better for him because he deserves the world. I mean, I know life has its up, downs, lefts, rights, and it's, you know, white, blacks, and grays. But in this case, I have no idea what exactly she's, you know, expecting from social media. And of course, she went on to say some more things. And here's the more she had to say.
The only good man that I've met in my entire life that have treated me right is getting married to somebody else. I'm happy for them. Like, he's a good person. He deserve all the good things of life. And your wife, you backed a good man. I'm happy for you. I don't know how to feel, right? I don't know how to feel. I would have been damn right. He loved me, like he really did. He did. He tried. But then I feel like he wasn't doing enough. I'll see. My word. I'll once I move on like this, I go see better man. It's not funny. It's not funny. I really, really regret my action. I'm not going to lie. I really regret my action. I wish I had like calmed down, you know.
You know, when she said it's not funny, a single song popped into my head. Is he funny? No, he's not funny. Is it funny? And I can't help but laugh, you know, because people have gotten so comfortable putting their personal life, personal problems, and personal issues out there on social media. And I don't know the reaction they're expecting to get. So, Vera, as we round up, I would want to ask you, what exactly do you think she's looking for? You know, coming on social media to say all of that. Was she expecting advice? Oh, in case of next time, you know how you treat this or observe this. Was she expecting sympathy? Oh, sorry, you made a mistake. Don't worry, a better man will come. Or was she expecting validation? No, the fact that you left him means the universe is bringing something better for you. Manifest it, girl, and it will come to you. Like, what exactly did she come to social media to achieve? Because as far as I'm concerned, it's your personal issue. You don't need to air it out there.
Okay, so I don't think I can say for a fact what her intentions were because I'm not her.
Okay.
But if I want to take a quickie guess, it's because, I mean, social media now is like home for almost everybody.
Okay.
Like, we see everybody come on social media to cry, to complain, to even do the worst of things on social media. Social media is a place where people now have converted it to posting like anything and everything. So maybe I feel like she just wanted to get comfort by saying it out, speaking it out, and maybe also talking about it on her social media, give her some sort of clarity. I want to believe that's the case. You know, there's how you, I for one, I'm going to use myself for an example. If I'm having some sort of issues, if I don't talk about it, it never goes away. You know, I have to speak about it, either to somebody or even to myself. Or looking at my mirror and talking about it makes me feel a lot better. But I have to talk about it. You know, that's like the easiest, quickest way to solve it. So some people have got maybe so addicted to social media that if they do not share that thing on social media, no matter how bad, no matter how, you know, how much backlash they will get from it, if they don't share it on social media, then they can't be they cannot rest. You know, that might be her own case, and then she decided to share that on social media. That there could be that, and I'm looking at it from a positive angle too, which is the fact that she could also be saying this for the sake of educating and also getting people to learn from my experience. For example, it has birthed a conversation here about self-realization and growth. You know, so videos like that, when you post them on social media, they create conversations, and people tend to learn from these conversations. So I want to believe that maybe a back of her mind, she was like, let me post this, and it might cause some sort of controversy, but some people will tend to learn from this. And then thirdly, there is also money that is being made on social media.
True, from engagement and so
likes
on.
and, you know, comments and all of that. So maybe she might just have, you know what, I don't care what the world have to say about this video, I just want money. So she posted to make money. So there are different reasons, however, to why she must have posted it, and I just hope that at the end of the day she has probably got some clarity, or, you know, it has helped her in one way or the other. I hope that it has made it easier rather than worse for her after posting it on social media. But I would like to draw my conclusions from those three options. Could be the reason why she posted it.
Well, that's the most we can take here on CEMTV's Jolly Life. I do hope you enjoyed yourself, because I did, you know. The weather oracle has been spitting, you know, just dropping everything, just giving it hot, giving them hot.
It's been coming like fuel. You don't know, it's not fuel, because fuel is cast now. So like it's been coming like music.
Exactly.
It's coming like music, yeah.
Exactly. So, if you enjoyed yourself, be sure to join us for the next edition tomorrow. Still here on CEMTV, still here on Jolly Life. And if you missed today's edition, you're just tuning in and you're like, oh my god, I missed it. How can I miss this? Don't worry. It will be posted on our social media platform, YouTube at CEMTV. You can CEMTVPLUS. You can follow us on every other social media platform at CEMTVPLUS, Facebook. You can follow us on X, Threads, and of course on Instagram as well, where we also post content daily. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we draw the curtain. I remain Emmanuel Tamuno Tenari, but you can call me Tammy for short. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. CEMTV has a lot in store for you this afternoon.